All right, we got a bunch of stuff to do today. So first things first, I'm gonna be going into the backyard. We'll only be working in the backyard today. We're gonna be doing some lawn leveling. We're gonna be using a lawn roller. And then we're also gonna be doing a little bit of edging / rotary scissors. And that area that I was working back there, show you right now. Yeah, that area that I was working in. Oh yeah, also it's pretty windy today, so bear with me. I got the little furry thing on, but here, check it out. Oh, I'm also smoking some chicken in my my smoker over here too. But check this out. All right, so this is the area I'm talking about that I'm working in. So this was the old one. We've already moved to the side of the house. We're gonna be moving this one right now. I'm gonna move this over to this area right here. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and fill both of these with this dirt or soil. It's not dirt, it's like soil compost mix. And then we're gonna use some of this topsoil. Plus I got some more topsoil in the garage, and we're going to be leveling this little section here along with this. And I'm gonna bust out the lawn roller. And the lawn roller is gonna be perfect for that area, to get that area nice and flat, because it's pretty level already, but this is just gonna take it to another step, another dimension. Here, check out front. So front's looking awesome. All right, we'll be cutting this tomorrow. And of course, here's the view over here. And dandelions, of course, are coming up and shriveling and dying. So the tenacity is still working, but looking pretty awesome. Definitely looking really good. So we'll be working in the backyard today though. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything I need back there. The lawn roller that we'll be using looks like this. I think I got this at Home Depot about 3 seasons ago. So as long as you keep rotating the thing and don't store it like where it sits flat like this for a long time, you're good. Keep rotating the wheel. Otherwise you gotta hang those things up because they will get a flat kind of dead spot. And you definitely don't wanna get that on one of those because they're kind of expensive. That's a good one. Here's the brand, just in case anybody asks. It's this Brinly. And apparently you can attach this thing to your ATV or whatever you use as well, if you don't want to manually push it, because we will be filling it with water. Definitely going to be heavy. But it's a really fun thing to use on bigger like turf. Like if you're doing turf management, they will actually they'll use basically a steamroller and just drive on the field and press it down. So really good piece of equipment. Especially if you want to keep your yard flat and you're using a reel. It really does, it helps if you roll your yard every now and then, or you're just trying to get some material in. And honestly, I kind of wish I would have used it the other day. I totally forgot about it, but real good stuff. So we'll be using that. And the edger, like I said, we'll be cleaning and mowing up that area before we roll. So got a lot of stuff going on today. And then also this Vevor backpack sprayer. I haven't given up on this. I ordered this nice little piece of equipment here. So in the next day or two, I'll be assembling that, making a video, putting that on here and upgrading this thing, because I think this is a good sprayer. Everything else on it works great. It's just this handle is not so great. So definitely didn't want to just be like, whatever. At first I thought it was kind of garbage, but I think this might fix it, might make it a lot better. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything in the backyard, just get straight to work here. So see you back there. Let's go. Finished with that, got that over to the other side of the house. I'll point something out real quick if you decide to do some raised beds or anything like that. This one on the right, you see how much more put together and perfect that is, whereas this one's warped and falling apart. I used 2 separate boards. This is just one solid. Go with the 2 separate boards all the way around, and it'll last a very, very long time, because these have been out there for about 4 or 5 seasons now. And yeah, that's the way to go. If I remember correctly, I think this lumber was cheaper, a lot cheaper than that too. But yeah, got done. got done with that. So now I'm gonna get those rotary scissors out, start doing some edging. And then of course, I'm assuming that we'll mow after that, and then we'll get the roller going, the long roller. And if we need to use the leveling rake, we can do that as well. I don't think we'll need it. So I'm just gonna grab that, grab the trimmers real quick, and yeah, see you back there. Look how green everything's starting to look. I mean, it's really starting to pop up. I'm looking forward to this this little rotary scissor job right now. I mean, look at this. Look, check it out. Look how awesome it's looking. I think it looks amazing. Now remember, just a few days ago, this was covered with snow. So pretty awesome. Really good grass seed. But yeah, I mean, like, look at this. How nice this is looking. Crazy, awesome stuff. But yeah, go ahead and get that going, and yeah, let's go. All right. Well, I've finished with that. Basically, all I've got to do next is rake this out, and we'll add a little bit of topsoil, and you'll see kind of the same thing on my other project on the other leveling. We want to be even with the concrete, but we still want to have a slight little bit of a slope just so water doesn't pool up because of the clay soil. But I'm going to get this all raked out, get the amount I want down, and then we're going to put seed down. And I'll show you what seed I use. And yeah, and then we'll get to rolling. So, I mean, that's pretty much all it is. It's the same thing as what we did over here. It's just we'll be using a roller, and because it's just bare dirt there and there's no grass at all, I don't really need to use the leveler as much because it's just a big huge square with dirt, you know. So but I'm still going to bring it back here to level in a little bit after I put some soil down, because why not? If you've got the tool, utilize it or whatever, you know. And then over here I weed whack with the rotary scissors, and just I came around the edges like this so that it knows to grow. You know, you give it a little cut and it's going to be like, whoa, and it's going to start to grow inward, start to spread. But we're going to hit this with the mower before I do any of this leveling stuff. So before we rake, well, I guess I'll rake some access stuff away, and kind of prop the grass up where I hit it with the mower. But looking good. So we'll grab that mower, we'll clean this up, and yeah, looking really, really good. Gives us a lot more space. We're going to put like a little baby pool in this area, maybe a sandbox that we can move around and stuff for my toddler, for my son. So you know, he's got to have his space too now. But let's go. All right, almost done over here, mowed it off, check it out. I think it looks pretty good. So got this cleaned up. You'll still see like there's still seed all over the place. The only reason I was mowing over it is because the day I put the seed down, it definitely was, the soil was definitely not warm enough, but we're good now. So we'll be putting some more down. And then I'm gonna fix up this area real quick. We're just gonna kind of spread this in to make sure that everything's level type of thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna roll it, we'll be good. And then I edged it over here. It looks like we might have to do a delivery soon of some topsoil and actually level this whole area because it's getting kind of low. But it definitely look a heck of a lot better, and the grass is starting to look like turf. So this is what we're looking for. It's looking good though. But yeah, I'm gonna get some soil down on this and mix a little bit of, well, actually I don't even need sand because there's sand already mixed into that mix. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of rake it out real quick, and then we'll get straight into rolling. So you don't need to see me rake it, but you'll see me rake it anyways. But yeah, let's go get the roller. All right, got that done. Now, all we got to do, well, I got to check the smoking chicken over here, see how that's looking. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this grass right here. This is really good grass seed. It's perennial ryegrass. It germinates very, very quickly, especially at these temps now that we're at. Like, I think it's like 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that is when these germinate. I think it's 50. Let me know in the comments below if you know. but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And these ones are from Twin City Seed. That's just the person that's selling this seed. This seed, I believe, actually comes from Oregon. I can't remember the name of the company that produces it right now, but if I find that, I'll put it in the description. But really good stuff. It's called Fireball. Pretty much any of these perennial ryegrasses, as long as it's just one type, you're gonna go good. And that's what I use on my grass. I love this stuff. It's my favorite grass. I've used a lot of turf type tall fescue before, but I prefer this. So that's just me. Feel free to pick whatever you want, but I'm telling you, like this stuff is awesome. And the roller too, this thing, with this, it's gonna give you the best seed to soil contact that you're looking for. And we're gonna do this one last, but we're gonna come over here and we're gonna get this rolled in and flattened and everything. And yeah, I'm gonna throw down some seed right now, but looking good, looking really, really good. Everything's looking great right now. Well, just got done with that part, got that seed down, got more soil on top. And basically, if you start to see spots that kind of bump up, you just pull back with the rake and then roll it again. But you'll see what I mean. And then it'll start to flatten out and it'll start to be super even. So I'm totally even now. So I'm gonna add a little bit more over in this area over here, just in right here in this flat spot. And then I'll rake this out probably to that area right there. And then I'll be done. And yeah, and then we'll watch it grow. I'll keep monitoring it, all that. And I'm just going to do the same thing with this one here in just a second. I don't think I'm even going to add it to the video, but it'd just be less soil, less rolling. Super easy one. It's probably just a thin layer. But yeah, and then I'll go straight in the time lapse of me doing some trimming around the backyard real quick, and then I'm going to get it mowed. So, and then hopefully the chicken will be done. But hope you enjoyed this one, and let's go. Just got done mowing, so my piles are looking good. We'll figure out something to do with this in another day for sure. We're gonna plant some stuff and we'll fix this one, but we still got plenty of soil after that. Yard looks real good after that cut, and the spot's looking good. Remember, I haven't finished this one yet, but there we go. And then I just got to blow it off in water, but totally looking good now, totally level. I was walking on it, it's great. Grass is already coming through over in these areas too. See right here, so it's gonna fill in nice, but looks really good. And yeah, kind of get a view of that. And the grass is looking really nice too back here. And once this is all filled in, it's gonna look awesome. There's a low finish cut. Remember less than a week ago, there was snow over this entire backyard, and it's already looking like this. And this grass is getting like stiff, like it's like thick, like carpet. So looking really good. I'm happy with it. Can't wait to see what we can do this season, but I'm just gonna water and end this one on that. So hope you enjoyed this one. fun. Hope you learned something about lawn leveling and about the lawn roller and kind of what you can do with the rake and pull it out and everything. So hope you have a better understanding of that. If you want to get one of those, I only filled it about half full with water. So about halfway is that thing will throw your back out. It's a good enough weight, good amount of weight. And then over here, fruit trees are looking nice. See, still getting that all day sun on them, looking really good. No problem with the transplanting there on those. Yard's looking good. Grass is looking good. Everything's starting to look pretty good back here. But that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you've got a lawn roller or a lawn leveler and what type of projects you've done. Like maybe send some pictures. I'll post them or something. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.